There's 3 cameras on. Let's go.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. My name is Bradley and I don't smoke no trees. I'm with my dogs, man, you know we all straight T's. GoofsRus, Jimmy and my dog Aries.
Hey man, yo, we chillin' and we got the feeling and we killin' and we illin' and we bout to get interviewed with my dog Chris. Yo, we crispy, like Rice Krispies. Yo, we iffy. 2500 with a 4500 with a 500 with a 600. Hope you don't retire, and I'm with it. Hey, and we illin'. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 63, you got 65 piece of chickens and we good.
Alright guys, today, so today we're here with GoofsRus. This is Rebel Film Talk. I'm your host Chris, aka Space Jones. This here is GoofsRus. Thank you guys for that song. It is not only catchy, but it is informative. I learned how to count to 60. It's just great to have you guys here, bro. Thanks for coming through. Just go around and just tell everybody your name, you know?
All right. My name is Eric Moreau. I'm one of the co-founders of GoofsRus, the lead editor, main editor, one of the, idea generators, whatever you want to call it. But, I'm here. We're doing our thing, and I'm just loving life so far. So yeah.
My name is Bradley Ramo. From Homestead. I'm just laughing at my last name, bro. I'm from Homestead, man, and I'm part of the GoofsRus crew.
Goofs?
That's it.
Go ahead,
Is my belly sticking out?
No, that's good.
Break the ice.
Yeah, my name's Jimmy, man. I'm with the GoofsRus crew.
Alright.
Just make videos.
So we got Eric, Bradley, and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Alright. Together you come together and create a GoofsRus type Power Ranger Megaforce together. So it's interesting to have you guys here because you guys are really doing your thing on the Facebook. Why did you guys decide to use Facebook and not Instagram and Twitter and all that?
Well, the idea for Facebook came around after we dropped our first video, which was on YouTube. So we decided to share it on Facebook to see if anyone was interested.
Yeah. We
got like 1-2 people. So it was like, you know what? Let's try it on Facebook. Let's see how much people see it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And more people decided to see it on Facebook. We got 50. That's a little more than YouTube, but
hey, that's pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
Some people put up videos, they get like 9, like nobody cares about them.
Yeah.
You guys are doing it real heavy. Recently, you guys just released a couple sketches that just got real popping. Namely, one of my favorite, the DBZ one, Living with Goku.
Yeah.
So that one was real funny. How'd you come up with the idea to do that sketch?
That one was all Eric right there.
Yeah, it was all
honestly, like the whole concept, it came from. I was watching the interview with the guy that voices Goku.
Yeah.
And his voice is so distinct, and I heard him say "yeah."
Yeah.
And like that, just something about it. I was like, man, I gotta make a freestyle with that. So I made one.
That was the first one that came to your mind. Like, I want to do that
freestyle part. Yeah, that just yeah. So I was like, yo, I gotta do a freestyle to this. Hey, my dog Goku about to go in like Working 5 God level Super Saiyan. Anytime he can whip out that Kamehameha. And if you try my dog, he about to KO King. So I made that, and I was like, how can I make it more like bigger, expand on the idea? So
yeah,
it always intrigued me what it would be like to live with such an iconic character like Goku. So I was like, you know what, let me try this. It was an experiment, and it got more views than I thought it would get. But
how many views you thought it was gonna get?
I thought it was gonna get like at least 900.
Yeah.
But now it has 21,000.
That's tight. Hey, so what I want to know now is like, what is the first movie you guys remember seeing, like as a kid?
Damn.
What's the first movie? You start right here.
I'll say. Okay.
Let's go.
You want to go? Me?
Yeah. You can go.
Matilda.
Go ahead.
Matilda.
Oh, Matilda.
I was just about to say that.
Wait, did y'all all see it together?
Nah.
No.
I was in
Separately.
Haiti.
That was like the first movie.
Matilda is actually one of my favorites.
That's one of my favorites.
I love that movie,
Yeah,
man.
we ain't
Oh
grow
my
up
goodness.
like we grew up together, but I came to the United States when I was 9.
From
I was-
Haiti?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I watched
Haiti.
Matilda when I
Why
was
did
in
you
Haiti.
tell me this, man?
Wait,
I
you
love that movie.
saw Matilda in Haiti?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Was it like
What?
in Creole?
Nah, I think it was in French.
It was in French.
French.
So
I
like,
used to think I could have that superpower that she had.
yeah.
I'd look at a cup and just concentrate on it. I would think that cup
No,
would
but
be-
my favorite part of Matilda is when that fat boy was eating the chocolate.
The cake.
The
Oh
cake.
man, Brucey. That
Oh
was his
man.
name,
And that
Brucey.
lunch lady was disgusting.
I don't
man.
remember nothing about that.
Dude.
She
I
was
love
just
Matilda,
nasty.
man.
They probably edited that out. That was just too
I know
wild for Haiti.
With that big
Right
lady,
now, we
the
can't
big
show
bully,
this.
the
Oh,
big
that's
teacher.
never too hard for Haiti.
What's the professor name?
Miss Trunchbull.
Miss
was her
Trunchbull.
name. Yeah, that was her name. Miss
Was it?
Yeah, I
Trunchbull.
remember the part when she took the kid and threw out the window. And then Matilda, that's a girl name, right?
Yeah, Matilda.
She took the boy and then just made him fly across
that
the
was-
garden.
that
That's
was
what I
good.
remember.
That movie's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
So that's the first movie you guys can remember seeing.
That's the first movie he can remember. First movie I can remember seeing, like the whole thing, like I remember everything about it,
Yeah.
or just a glimpse.
No, just like whatever. The first one that like you saw and you were just like, wow, this is lit. Like I like this movie.
First movie I saw, the first movie I saw, I could remember that I was like, that caught my attention was Men in Black.
Men in Black. That was a hard movie.
Yeah.
I used to have the VHS and I played like the ending like a lot with the
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
That was
Men in Black.
Or
Men
one,
in Black.
I don't know the name of this movie,
Uh-huh.
but I remember it was Eddie Murphy
Yeah.
and Martin Lawrence dressed in prison stripes.
For real?
And they were
Wait,
like
oh,
on
Life.
trains
Life.
and stuff. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're talking about Life.
Yeah, I always watch a movie, but I never watch it from the beginning to see the title.
So you watch it like on TV.
Yeah, like I'll watch it
Yeah.
like when it's like 10 minutes in.
He scrolled through and just see it right there.
Those,
Yeah.
those are like sometimes those are like the best experiences because a movie could be like real boring, but when you catch it from the middle, you're like, this movie's good, and you just watch it to the end, and then you just like never see the beginning. So like one day you're like, this is my favorite movie. You're
I
like,
gotta watch the
I don't know
beginning
this
now.
part. Like they're like, oh, you never seen the beginning? It's like no. So you got Matilda and Men in Black. Those are mad sci-fi. You guys like related to those movies?
Dude, what I can say, something about the wackiness of those movies, I just connected with.
Yeah.
Like something about it just caught my eye. Like I don't have a problem with realism in
Yeah.
movies, but stuff like that, like you just that time in the 90s, like you can't get that back.
Yeah.
So
I kind of
that's
feel
something
feel that like from like the whole like Gully Bully, like all the stuff you guys are doing, like it has that real vintage feel, like the 90s, like back when they had like Sandlot and Goonies and
Yeah.
all those type of movies. They felt like I think it's a lot with the music, with the aesthetic of the music you guys put in behind. It just feel like an old orchestrated film, like a Men in Black or something.
Yeah.
So that's cool because a lot of skit videos they use like the same music. It'll be
Exactly.
like the same joint or like stealing from other people and they just like mouthing it like a dub
Right.
smash.
Yeah, I was never really into that stuff. No, I like that type of stuff. But like ever since I got with like Eric and Brad, it kind of brought it out of me a little bit more. Like
Yeah.
the way Gully Bully look, I would never think I would do a movie like that, like a
Yeah.
short film like that. But I loved it, man.
It was fun. It was funny because it was kind of like some like 90s nostalgia, but it had like that gangster like realism.
Yeah.
So it was funny. It was like one of those like a new age Sandlot. You know?
Exactly. Oh man, Sandlot is so timeless. Like I wanted to make that so bad because we don't get stuff like that anymore. Like
Yeah.
nobody appreciates like that adventure that you can have at a young age and you just capitalize on it. That's the stuff that you remember in your childhood, and I wanted to bring that out.
Yeah.
You know?
So you got that idea from Sandlot?
Sandlot, Mighty Ducks,
I gotta
any
watch that movie. I never
90s
saw
Quack,
adventure-ish,
quack,
like
quack,
Steven
quack,
Spielberg, quack. Hey,
Crack.
Mighty
Beethoven was kind of
Beethoven.
yeah.
Beethoven was such a bad dog, bro. He got everything so messed up, bro.
Right.
And the guy was losing his temper. That was like real like white problems. He was just like, ah! He was just mad. White people are always so mad in movies, man. Like in was it Home Alone? He's like, Kevin.
Home Alone too. That's
Always so mad,
example.
man.
Yeah, that's
It's like, dude, Home Alone is, even though like the acting for Home Alone would be looked at badly today, like it's still like for that time it was like it was golden.
I think it was cool. Hey Sergio, still rolling? It's still rolling? Did you check it? It don't look like you check it. Hey, can you stop it and start it again? Stop it and start it again, because I want to make sure that like it doesn't cut off mid-sentence. It's good? You started again? It didn't move? It looked like it moved. I saw it move.
Bro.
Alright, shout out to Sergio who's helping us out with the audio.
Yo.
I mean the visuals.
We
the
see
audio
you.
visuals.
What?
Sergio.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sergio.
Sergio.
So I want to know what got you guys started working together. Was it like you guys just met each other and linked?
Man.
This is interesting because the way it started, Bradley called me up to drop him off somewhere because he was meeting somebody.
Which I do not remember.
I
course
remember
not.
it perfectly. It was January 2014. It was the winter. I was driving Brad down to Checkers so he could meet up with somebody.
True.
And this is what Brad told me. He was like, yo, I want to do some videos, man. I promise you, if you buy a camera, let's do some videos. I'll do it. And I looked at Brad. I was like, really? All right. So
Did he know that like you want to do videos? Is why he said that, or he just
I
said
think-
get a camera?
I think
I'm
he
funny.
had an idea.
I'm gonna do a
that
video.
I wanted to. Cause we did a video before for like a math project for my senior year.
Yeah.
Chain
And-
rule so fly.
Yeah,
Was it like
so
counting? Like it was like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4?
It's about
Nah.
the chain rule.
Yeah, it was for a math project,
Uh-huh.
and I had to make a song about math and do like a music video, and we
Yeah.
did it, and like the whole class liked it. They was like, "Oh, that was so cool.
was
Can
in
you do my
class?
video and stuff?"
Yeah.
So once he told me that, I thought about that project that we did 2 years ago. So I was like, "Yo, we could really do this." So about a week later, I bought the Nikon D3100. We did a short skit. My man Jimmy here saw it
And then
online, and then coincidentally, like this was pivotal.
Let me tell this part.
Go ahead, tell her.
Man, when I tell you, the same way Eric bought I bought a camera too. I wanted to make comedy videos so bad. I'm like, who in Homestead do comedy videos? Next you know, I go on Facebook, I see these two doing videos.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this John live. Then next we go to the, I go to the same college as Miami-Dade College.
Yeah.
And so I'm nervous, but it's okay. But as I'm walking, I see Eric. I'm like, damn, man, I like your videos, dog. And then, he talking to me, we talking back. Next he hit me up, and then it's been history.
So y'all didn't really know each other so much.
No,
I mean,
I
we
knew
knew
him, but
of each other.
we just never hanged out like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so you linked because you want to do the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it felt like it was like meant to be like that.
Yeah.
We crossed paths like in the
Yeah.
hallway, like coincidentally the next day,
Yeah.
Crazy.
and we gave each other that. It was like, oh yo, I like your video. I was like, oh thanks, man. And then we parted ways. That same day, I messaged Jimmy. I'm like, yo, you wanna link up with us and do some videos also? And he was like, yeah. So about a week or two later, we met up and we did this skit called Backwards Brad. That was our first skit, like
long skit.
What was it
that
called?
was our first legitimate.
Backwards Brad.
Backwards Brad. Oh, it was like where like everything he did was.
Yeah.
What? How did it go? How did it go?
Backwards.
That
Well,
it was-
you know how Brad is. We just had
Yeah,
we
he
just
just
put it on camera.
Yeah.
Nigga even sleep with his eyes open.
It was just like it was a caricature of Brad, like just
Yeah.
him exaggerated
Uh-huh.
with that skit.
That was good. So how long ago was that? It was like 2
That
years
like
ago.
was
Last
2
year?
2 years ago.
2 years.
In about 2 months,
2.5
it'll
years
be 2 years since we did
That's
that.
crazy.
That's long.
I like the skit where you were like blessing everybody We're like,
bless you.
Bless you. Oh, yeah. That was funny.
Oh, man.
Sometimes
Eric was like, he's looking at you.
some of our skits we just improvise.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I feel like when we do that, we actually get better
Yeah.
at it. You know what I'm saying? So most of our skits, we're trying to like write them, structure them a little bit. Yeah, we're just now starting to do that.
That's good. I like the Pokemon one. That one was funny. It was
That
real,
one went viral, boy.
Yeah, that one was real funny because it was like the graphics were real on point. You know, it was like really like official to like how it was to like have the gameplay, even the way you guys were like moving and stuff. You know, like you guys were Pokemon.
It's GoofsRus, y'all.
Hey, where we on? We on Snap right now?
Snapchat.
What's your Snapchat?
Little GoofsRus.
Bionic Brad
on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Dude, Bradley loves Snapchat. Like,
Man, I love cameras,
you have an
period,
affair
man.
with Snapchat,
Like me,
man.
that's one thing with me. I just love just being in camera, whether it's singing, acting, or whatever it is.
I saw a video.
Dancing.
I saw a video of you like you were doing like a song and you were rapping too, and it was pretty lit. I think it was pretty old too, like maybe a year ago. You were just like ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Or probably when you was in the car.
It was good bars.
It was my own song?
I think so.
Oh yeah, probably.
It was like some original. I think it might have been a remix, but it was original.
It had some
version.
kids in it.
Yeah.
And in a car or in the house.
It was like playing off YouTube. Like you was like playing the beat off YouTube on the TV.
on the TV. It had some kids
on the phone, like straight
it was
up
a Christian rap.
Yeah, that was
I
good,
ain't the
bro.
kind of hot things when I'm on the mic, so when I'm summer feeling and like yeah,
that was good.
I remember that joint, yeah.
Yeah, man, because that came out clear. It's so funny because you be like low key, but then when you rap, like the voice like really like came out real like correct, you know.
That's what's up.
I was tight.
Yeah, man, I just love cameras, man, and I just wanted to do comedy too, but I just never had, just like him, I never had anybody, you know, that I thought would want to do it with me. Then I met, you know, him right here. He's, you know, his brother. He close to his brother, and they direct and stuff like
In
that.
case people don't know, Eric's brother is Francie Moreau.
Francie Moreau, the man
Top
himself.
Boy Cypher.
Shout out
Francie Moreau, man. You might recognize him from the first episode of Rebel Film Talk. We had him over here. He's a actor, director. He does a lot of stuff, and he was in McClintock on YouTube now. Check it out. And also, if you see McClintock, you might see a little somebody in there. You might see Eric in there. You might have to flip.
Hey, what's that line though?
Yeah,
you said?
what he said?
No, do it right now for the people, man. Do it. Now you gotta do it.
Exactly. Remember all
Now he
the
gotta be
lines.
upside down though.
When you
Go
say
ahead.
all right,
You gotta give me something to add.
You say
and then
any
say,
signs of McClintock, and then he said
And
no,
then
and he said
you said.
All right.
Killed it, dog.
Yeah, man, he did a great job, man. I remember we was just talking about it, and then like Eric was just there like working on stuff, and I'm like, bro, it's a funny dynamic.
he surprised
right
me though. Ain't no lie.
there. Yeah.
I ain't know he had it in him like that. Because every time we'll be acting,
What are you trying to say?
I ain't know he had it. Every time we'll be acting in a funny video, he always be like, you know, like this.
Yeah, because I'm so like happy, like
See him straight face.
Yeah.
like just like
Yeah.
So now I saw his straight face. I'm
Right,
like,
because you was
damn.
upside down. You couldn't.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Nah,
Well,
nah,
if you
nah.
look at
He did
if
it
you
good.
look at it like he was sweating, like upside down
Yeah.
sweating, because he was
Profusely.
he was upside down on the bunk bed, and like he was just like he's like, it's crushing.
yeah, my
stomach.
ribs were like about to break on
Like
the
anything for a
edge.
movie, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
What
did
was
it
it,
good.
man?
Yeah, I usually smile like that because
Heck
I
yeah.
get really excited when people that are my friends are around me. So it just happens like automatic. It's like a indirect muscle twitch. Like it just happens. Like
So you was struggling
I
when
could
you
be
was on
mad
the
and
bed?
still smile.
Boy had
When you was on the bed, you
excruciating
said you was
pain.
struggling? That's one
Yeah, I
thing
was,
about
like,
people too.
shaking.
Like when you behind the camera, they don't like people behind the camera don't know what you going through. Like what it takes for you to do the video. Shoot, like
Yeah.
people, like when we did the Star Wars skit,
Yeah.
We had to work with some broken,
7 hours. 7
Right,
hours.
with
they-
some broken, what you call it, lifesavers, man. And people don't
Wait.
know.
So the lightsabers are broken?
Lightsabers.
Oh, like I thought it was.
I said
What did he say?
lightsaber.
You talking about candy right here,
I
nigga?
thought it was
Oh,
life.
lifesavers?
I thought they
Candy?
call it lifesavers, bruh.
Oh, like the
It's
candies.
lightsaber.
Yeah.
I ain't know that. I
You
just
thought
found out.
lifesavers?
Hey, it kind of makes sense if you think about it, because they save your life.
That is true.
Yeah.
Lifesavers.
Makes
But they
sense.
can
That's
also,
probably how he
you
probably
know,
came up with it.
in your life.
Yeah.
If you sneezing.
So that's most definitely gonna be probably your biggest skit once you
Yeah,
drop
I can't
that.
wait
Oh
till
man,
it-
shout out to Francie too. He directed that.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
sure
Francie,
did,
man. Yo,
Hey,
Incredible.
we
director.
spent all day on that skit, man. We
Yeah.
spent we woke up at 8 a.m. and we ain't finished till 5, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, it was
Took
it
the
was-
whole day.
Yeah, I want to give my brother a lot of credit because most people wouldn't do that for us. Like,
Yeah.
Shout out to
And-
Francie Monroe again,
Yeah,
Top
most
Boy
definitely.
Cypher, boy. I
Yeah.
know your Instagram name, bro.
Yeah.
He said like he's the police.
Yeah, my
I
brother,
know.
he inspires me a lot. Ever since I was little, I always used to look up to what he looked up to. All the music that he would listen to when he was a teen, I would just naturally pick that up and listen to it also.
Yeah.
So I really didn't start getting into my own interests until like 7th grade, 8th grade. So before that, a lot of my influence was from my brother.
Yeah.
So I give him a lot of credit for that because I don't know if I would even be into movies the way I am.
That's
If
how
my brother
that's how it
wasn't
usually
there.
is. Like the older brother always puts you on at everything.
Yeah,
You
true,
know.
true. My brother, man. Shoot, I got my funniness from him. I don't know if that's a word or not. But only thing with me, I know how to do it behind cameras. Him, he's shy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the
You
thing.
put
It's
him on
like
the spot, man. He cannot
the
act.
funniest people, you're never gonna catch them on camera.
Yeah,
Nah.
that nigga a goof in real life, dog.
Like my mom is funny as heck, dog. I'm like, what? She be saying some stuff in Creole. I'll be like, yo, you need to be on camera, man, for real. You probably a star right now.
Got it.
Right?
Hey Serge, how's the camera looking? Still recording?
Thumbs up.
Can you stop it and start it again?
Hey.
How you taking advantage?
No, every
It's
10
looking
minutes.
mighty fine now.
Looking sharp.
Sergio
Good?
Flo.
You good? Hey,
All right.
Sergio.
you need to start singing more though.
No, I tell them all the time,
We
if
tell
you
them all
like
the
the
time,
scene,
yeah.
all right, since we're doing comedy, sing and say funny stuff.
Yeah,
You don't have to be serious, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Brad is talented. In terms of singing,
You
I don't know
won't, bro.
if he wants to bring that stuff out of him yet, but it's there. It's like a phoenix.
It's gonna
just
come
waiting
out.
to rise.
It's like a singing phoenix.
He's real talented, man, and I can see Brad, Eric, all of us, dog. We going far.
I see it, man. He's already finessing the Snapchat
No
while
doubt,
he's
man.
while he's interviewing.
he got all the fans on him.
Multitasking.
Right? Yeah, that's his
all the Jin Juns.
gift.
What the heck?
What is this?
Oh man,
said,
It
come on.
means fellas.
Oh, the ginger.
Oh man,
What the heck, bro?
I just don't know. Man.
Hey, man.
Oh, man.
So the Star Wars skit that's gonna drop real soon. How did so what was the thing with the lightsabers?
Man,
They're-
them things broken, man.
Yeah, like-
we had to
are
go
they like
through
the
so
old
much.
ones or like new ones?
He bought them new, right?
Yeah, I had
And
to buy them.
Did they have like the handle? Did they have
Yeah,
like
it was the one that
Yeah.
you could pull out.
You go like
That
this and it
looks
just.
weird.
oh the old one. It was like
But
a cone.
throughout time, while
Yes.
we doing our skit, while we
Yeah.
doing our thing, it
Yeah.
breaks.
Are they
off.
like
Cause
tilted?
Because
Are they
you know,
broke?
We made the mistake of using them during rehearsal.
Yeah.
For pre-visualization, we shouldn't have did that because we would have done a lot better for the real thing. But we worked with what we could, and
You should use like sticks and stuff.
Yeah.
But it looked like the
Yeah.
choreography is gonna be pretty good.
we work with what we had, man. That's what I'm saying. Like people behind the camera, they won't see what we went through, so they'll
Exactly.
probably see what we did in the film and then judge it, but they don't know what we had to do to go through it. We had to really use it
Yeah,
for
we
the
couldn't-
impact,
we couldn't go with
full
all
force,
our
yeah,
might
because it'll break off and then you have to start
Yeah,
over
Like,
again.
yeah.
Yeah, I just saw the skit you guys did on Thanksgiving. That one was real funny. The one where you guys just started fighting, the whole choreography was on point. It was you and Brad.
We actually did that last year.
Oh, you did?
But it came out that same day, November 28th.
Oh, Eric versus Bradley.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one was hard.
That came out like a year and a
like
half
World
ago.
Star. Y'all were fooling.
Yeah,
That was our very first long one, ain't it?
That was our first like action oriented.
Yeah.
Type.
You did that before you went to
action.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pivotal because.
No, I came back.
Yeah.
I was already in Ohio. I came back for 7 days. I took those days off from work, and then I came for Thanksgiving.
You did say
and then we did that.
Oh, so that was like a real skit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought he was gonna stay.
We thought about it basically. We thought about it on the spot.
Yeah.
There was no what you call it.
Yeah, we didn't choreograph.
Yeah.
Like we didn't pre-plan it. Like
it was nothing.
It
no
was
script or nothing.
Completely on the spot.
So you were just there for a few days? You were
No,
just
we
gonna
was
be
there for a few hours.
I'm saying like you came back to visit.
I came from Ohio for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
For 7 days, I stayed in Florida.
Yeah.
And then we just came up with it on the spot.
So you're like, hey, let's just get this in while I'm here.
The fighting and everything like that, it was on the spot.
Yeah.
Dog,
like, let me do this.
This man is everywhere, dog. If you'll catch this man one minute in McDonald's, 1 minute he in Pollo.
I saw you when you went with Francie to Atlanta. You was like chilling with Lecrae and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Lecrae. You gonna see us in the future, boy. All right now.
I saw you was like this man just eating with us.
Yeah.
He
real close to one of our pastors, to my pastor, at the Movement Church. Yeah, shout out to the Movement. You know.
Right.
Hey man.
What I call Brad, I call him an enigma. Because it means like you're here, but you're not here at the same time, like a ghost, like a specter, but. That's just how I see him. I don't know how he gets to where he gets like so fast.
Talking to this man is just like talking to a brick wall. I'm telling you, dog. There's no point of talking to him.
Yeah.
He tried calling me. I be talking.
Yeah,
we be talking over the phone.
Man.
I'm like, there's no point. I can't even communicate with you in person. So
yeah, we're not even like right now. We're getting like a more talkative like on the interview, but usually he's more laid back, more like there. But that's good though, because you know what it is? There's always that one person in the group of friends that's like, bro, this dude's gonna be a star, but he don't really want it. So it's good that you want it, yo, because it's just people that just be special. Like they have like a unique quality that everything they say is just funnier. Exactly. Everything they do, they just be luckier. Like get like
lucky.
get luckier with everything. Like just bump into like the right people. Like I just bumped into this person. I just did this, and you'd be like. It'd be kind of upsetting sometimes because you're like, why don't you use that? You know, use that, but people sometimes they don't want to, you know. So it's good that he's passionate because like it hurts when you see somebody like, man, you know all these people, why don't you use it? And they're like, I'm not into that.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, cause I be seeing people at work. I'm like, dog, you freaking funny. What you?
Yeah.
Right?
Dog, you funny, dog. Like, get a camera.
Right?
He mad because the man
try
funny.
to make it. Like, what you doing? Working like.
Right. It's like tragic. Like, you ever seen a Bronx Tale?
Nah.
Oh, there's a quote, man, that
almost want to watch it.
One of the like characters, he's like, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent.
Oh,
that just stuck with me. Like ever since I seen that movie, I was like, man, it's in my head like all the time. Like if I see someone that's talented, like I want to see him go somewhere with it. You know?
Yeah. And I think a lot of times it's like big time stuff like being an actor, a comedian. People look at it like me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's not accessible.
Like it's not. But if they see a position online where they're hiring for like a server or something, they'll apply for that quick.
Like, I think I get that one.
Exactly, but you know, people don't like to think big, like dream big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nowadays it's like just as hard to get a good job than it is to like be like super famous and stuff.
Right.
It just is what it is, bro. Like the more you do it, the more you see people and you're like, man, it's surprising that he made it, because I knew other people are more talented and didn't make it. You know. Well,
the difference between them, they put in the work. It's a lot of people that's not talented. Oh, they're all right.
They put in.
They hustle. They putting in work.
Yeah, it's just more like, for me, like when I see people working, it means more than like even like the talent level or like the possibility, like, oh, this person got a lot of potential. It's like, to me, potential doesn't really excite me as much as like this person's being consistent. Like they're always doing something, they're always out, they're always getting something, because it just eventually it builds into something. You know,
Yeah.
that's why I see you guys dropping at least one thing every week. You're dropping something. It's
I want to
always
shout
something.
out, man, the rest of the crew, man. Jules
Yeah,
Altador,
Jules.
Jonathan Dukes.
Most definitely.
Will Diaz,
Will,
man.
that's
Yeah.
my dog. I knew Will since I was 7 years old. Like that's a long time. So we have a connection like other people don't know about, but yeah, you know.
Yeah, we
and
real
Jules,
close.
I knew Jules since I could remember.
Real close, man, but we just got closer, man, when we
All
came
of us
together in the
yeah,
group.
all of us went to South Dade, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of
Yeah.
us went to South Dade.
Yep.
South Dade High, senior high.
And what you guys feel about like the Homestead area? You guys all live in Homestead?
All of us. I live in Leisure City. He lives in the
Homestead, I live right by the water tower, so
Yeah.
I have no excuse. Like
I used to live in
someone's-
that neighborhood.
They'll be like, "Dude, you live by the Homestead water tower. Quit lying." So,
It's
you're not
famous.
from
Heck
Miami.
yeah.
So what do you guys think is the future for Homestead? Where do you think that part of the city is gonna go?
Shoot, honestly, it's kind of like I feel like it will get better because there are people from Homestead that are doing big things. For example, there's a college football player named Antoine Cordy, and I also grew up with him. Right now, he's playing for Syracuse, and like what he's doing right now, it's a big inspiration to Homestead and just where we're from because
Yeah.
if he makes it to the NFL, he's gonna be a success story. And if we're getting as much success as he is with what we're doing at the same pace, it's like I feel like it's gonna get better for everyone in Homestead to
Exactly.
see where we came from. Like we came from nothing, and
Actually,
where we are now is a blessing.
I spoke to Torn. I spoke to him, and he said he would come in December 9th for Thanksgiving because we used to play football back then, on Jewel Street. And
yeah.
he said he might stop by, and we want to get a little reunion together and play ball again.
Yeah.
But that boy, he in school. I don't know. He might just sit there and watch.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like this dude used to be at my house. We used to play Madden together, and now he's like catching interceptions in like big college games. It's crazy.
Yeah, I love seeing people from Homestead do good. Like John Brown, he's actually from Homestead, and this man's doing real good in he's played for Arizona.
And Trail Roll.
Yeah, and Trail Roll, you know what I'm saying?
Only difference is they're in a sports category. So for now, like that's really the only ticket people see out of Homestead, as opposed to what we're doing. It's more on the entertainment side.
And what we do, man,
Yeah.
like we know it's like we love doing it. Like GoofsRus, we love doing it, but we take it serious.
We take it
That's one thing we want people to know. We don't just clown around. We trying to make something of ourselves. We trying to take this out there, make it
and
big.
I just
you
want to
feel me?
tell a lot of people, like I see a lot of people in Homestead doing music videos, they rapping and stuff, but I feel like if we come together as one, we support one another. If one person make it, we all make it.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like Chief Keef and them, I know I don't want to say like their music is all that and stuff, but I like the way once he made it, he brought a whole bunch of rappers with him. Like once he made it, a lot of people made it with him.
Yeah, it just really takes like it getting that bad where people need that inspiration really, because that's the thing is like people sometimes it can get so bad that people just give up because they're just like, yo, I'm gonna do something that's more attainable or more like favorable. Like if I start playing sports, my passion might be in doing videos or doing music or something. But if I play sports, it's easier to explain to people where I want to go with it rather than trying to create a plan for all this stuff.
Exactly.
But I think like seeing like what you guys are trying to do, you allow yourself to be an inspiration for other people to try to do that, whether it's linking up with you guys and helping you out, trying to be a part of the sketches you do, or trying to bring you in on what they're doing. So it's like even somebody playing football, they might be inspired by what you guys do because they're like, man, I wish I could do that, So I think it's interesting, but I think you got to be vocal about it, which is why I want to even do this show right here. It's just so that it's not only sports talk and stuff like that we also talk about like the creative aspect of it, because people are secretly watching everything. They're secretly clicking on everything, and they'll watch the whole thing, and then they'll be like, Like I like it, but they're not gonna tell
Don't
you,
like
and they're
it.
not gonna do nothing
No
about
shares.
it.
Yeah.
But it's okay as long as you see it,
As
because
long
we
as you see it.
see the views.
Hey,
The views, we see it now.
we're gonna need a moment of silence, like, for the haters, for the haters out there.
Come on.
All right, we good. we know we got some haters out there, but they see the video and they hate on it, although they know they like it, dog.
Like,
Shout out to them.
For me, my main goal in terms of like content creating or acting, whatever we do, I want to make the viewer just feel something. So it could be happy, sad, an emotion, something that makes them want to see the brighter light of life. Because they know our situation.
Yeah, that's what I like about most of skit people is that it's mostly coming out like they're doing what they're doing in order to make people laugh or to like do that. Sometimes with rappers, it feels like everything they're doing is like support me, go download my mixtape. They're not really. It's not involving people. Even though they rep the city, sometimes it feels like they're repping the city so that the city just shows them love out of like I'm from here. But it's like what you guys do. You give a lot to people because you're always giving them good time. Like I was watching your skits today and I was just like, I was laughing. I'm like, as though it was you guys dancing to the Diddy song in the supermarket. Get loose, get loose. And I'm like, that's dope because people want so much for free. Everybody wants everything for free, but they're not putting in the time. It's like you guys taking time out of your day to do the skits, to meet up, to talk about it, to get them good. Then you edit them, then you upload them, and like all the stuff you do is you're taking time in order to put like joy into people's life. So sometimes I feel like other people need to put that into it too. Like what are you doing in order to help everybody else? Exactly. So it's like I always admire when people doing it for unselfish reasons. Because you're just trying to make the world a better place. Exactly. It would be awesome if people came to you with money or opportunity to make that thing bigger. But it's like just the fact that you keep going, that's just gonna influence people to come to you more. Yeah. So that's awesome. That's why I do what I do. It gets hard sometimes because I feel like, man, I'm doing so much. I put my money into it. I put my time. I go to work and then I leave work and I'm trying to get this thing done. So it's like you want feedback, you want comments, you want people to share it, or at least let you know that they enjoyed it for the time you put in. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the way I feel is like if you guys can get through that, then like when you get the good feedback, then it's just gonna be more gas on it.
Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. I said I said millet.
Sky's the millet.
Sky's the millet.
Oh man. But yeah, like I just if I see somebody I like on YouTube or a movie and I see them go through like an obstacle or overcome it, like I feel better about my situation and what I can do. And I just with us, I want us to also give that feeling to whoever's watching, and just get that idea of like friendship. A lot of people, like I always see on Facebook, people talking about how they don't need anybody and they're their only friends and nobody else matters and this and that. And I'm like, I mean, you can say that, but it's unhealthy. Like humans literally need each other to be healthy. So with what we do, I like showing like that positive side. And I feel like people need to see that, even if it's every once in a while. Like I think it's important.
Yeah, I think it's good because like a lot of times, especially when I do films, it requires a lot of people. It requires like sometimes camera people, lighting people, sound people, and then you got the actors. And it's like as a director, it's like I can't do anything without my actors because no matter, even if I have 5 other people, and money, like it's so much added on top of it. But at the end of the day, like that was preventing me from creating sometimes because I couldn't find other people that want to be involved. So I started feeling kind of that way too. Like I don't trust anybody, like I don't count on anybody, and I try to figure out as much as I can do by myself. And then later I started to understand like you can't depend on people, but you have to kind of allow yourself to trust people in order to meet new people, because you can't be put off. Like if I meet you guys, I can't go, I don't need y'all, I don't need to help you, I don't need to do this. It's like always got to open yourself to that positivity of what new people could bring into your situation, to what you want to do. So it's always tempting, and like I know it's gonna be that way for you, because it's like that for me and for a lot of people. It's like you go through stuff, you're like, man, I shouldn't even try anymore with these people, but you can't stop, because you need to continue allowing yourself through thick and thin, and like to keep trying to develop that. But it's good that you guys got support from each other, because I know coming in, I wish I had more collaborators to just tell me like, oh, forget that, let's do it, you know. But it's good you guys have that for many reasons, also because it allows you from being too critical on what you do. He's like, man, I like it, I don't know about you, put that out. You know, and you don't just keep editing or let's reshoot. Put it out, and you continue to make better things, and let the audience tell you what needs to be better.
We go through that sometimes. Like we're not like perfect, you know. We have our arguments here and there, but it's needed sometimes for us to, you know, progress and move forward, because if an issue isn't resolved early on, we're just gonna hold that grudge, and our egos are gonna get in the way.
It's gonna come back later on.
Yeah, and it's bigger. The bigger picture is to create the art.
It's okay.
We always
what's the argument you guys had?
Shoot, I don't know.
It would start like very minusculely. Like we'll say something, and it would sound like we're like insulting each other's intelligence, but like we don't really mean to come off that way, and then we like just go at each other hard, and then it goes out of control. But you know, we gotta find a way to, you know,
but that's,
calm down. And
that stuff is normal. Like when I see them do that, and it's normal. That's how you grow as a group. It would be weird if we don't argue. That's just how, like having your wife and you guys don't argue about nothing. It's weird. Like I don't want to be in a relationship like that. I want at least one argument
a day.
Not a day, but like a week.
It's about compromise, bro. At the end of the day, like eventually you gotta compromise on stuff in order to figure it out. And nobody's got it locked down, because a lot of groups break up. You know, they don't really know how to do that, and sometimes it's because they don't argue. They're just cool with it until they're not.
Or sometimes they argue and never get over it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We men at the end of the day, we say what we gotta say.
And one thing about
we
us
on to
arguing,
the next.
we on
to the next.
We done. Like we will argue about it and then just solve it right there.
Exactly.
Because
we good.
Like, it's, you know, it's bigger than you think. Like I never want to like lose a friendship to any of them, because like what we did, what we've been through, it's too much to just break it off over a silly argument.
Yeah, like we cuss each other out, man. Like F you, this and that, and then at the end of the day, we're like, hey, I love you, dog.
Yeah,
I'm a dog, right?
Yeah,
it's all love. It's all love.
That's good.
Yep.
All right, hey Sergio, how's the camera looking? Nah, don't give me a thumbs up.
How about that one? How that one looking? It's off.
Let me see that one.
That one off. That one off.
That thing look like got a red dot on that thing right now.
That's that pro cam, right?
That's a
the
GoPro.
Thing you put on your forehead.
It's a GoPro, yeah.
Huh?
Oh man,
GoPro man.
Yeah, that's the one Francie had in Georgia, bro. That's
That one?
good.
Yeah, he's using it. It's awesome. It's so small and it's real HD. But we got so many cameras in the building right now, and we got this sound, and just trying to get the quality looking good and everything. Yeah, man. So yeah, I feel like the last sketches you guys have been doing have been really on point, and they've been building and building. That's awesome. What would if the fans are watching right now, if anybody's watching right now, they're obviously invested in you guys, and those are your diehard people. So what would you want to say to them? What would you want from them to do in order to help support what you guys are doing?
I just want to say shout out to the fans.
Shout out to the fans, man. There's fans, man, on YouTube and Facebook that they always support our videos. They're always commenting, sharing. For example, KDO, you know who you are, KDO.
Yeah,
you always
KDO,
show
man.
support.
Yeah,
Gerlitz, Lavalier, you always show support.
It's a lot of
we
them.
really appreciate it. YouTube, you know, I don't know your names personally, But
shout out to y'all YouTube fans.
John Doe's.
Because without those fans, man, we wouldn't have nobody, you know.
And we
one thing with our page, we just started off with just us liking our own page.
Yeah.
Six likes on
Six
Facebook,
likes.
man.
And
So now we at around like 1,000 something.
we have 1,118
that's a lot.
likes.
Big expression right there.
That's the thing I saw with you guys is you guys focused on Facebook really well, and like I think a year or so ago, Facebook didn't really count views like that, so there'll be no way to even really know that if it's popping, where it's going. But now it's like Facebook became kind of its own community in itself that like it just keeps racking up, you know, which is good because that reaches more people. Because sometimes I could post a video on YouTube, like maybe this interview, I post it and people just don't click it because they're like, oh, I'll watch it later or whatever. When it's on Facebook, it automatically plays. So they're just like, I'm watching it. They're already 5 minutes in and they gotta watch it, the whole thing.
That's how we see who support us and who don't. But we're not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? We like the views though. It's nice.
It's
nice to know.
You guys
it's nice to know.
We do love when you guys show the support. Like it means a lot to us.
Yeah, I see every time you drop, you always put like you always tag the people and all that. Let them know. I think it's important because some people they want support, but they're just not glued. Like they don't know when the thing comes out and all that. But now they know now. They should know. we consistent with it. So. No, but I'm gonna let you know. Like I feel like Facebook specifically, like makes it harder to find sometimes because they want you to pay for the promotion to promote that thing with the ads and all that. Because sometimes it hides things when too many of your friends post it. They just like disappear, and I'm like, how you didn't see it? I put it up, like everybody shared it and all that. So I don't know, like
I ain't even know.
It's conspiracies, bro. It's conspiracies amongst all these people that want you to pay in order to promote your ads and all that on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. It's all that promotional stuff. But I already know how it is. That's the game that they play. You know, when you see things popping up, that's specifically stuff that they're doing. But yeah, man. But it's all good. That's the conspiracy section of Rebel Film Talk where we talk about conspiracies. So you were telling me earlier that you got something planned for December. You got a new video you guys are gonna be doing.
We're doing a Christmas special.
Do you know the name of it?
It's gonna be called a GoofsRus Christmas special. That's
good. That's a good name. Nobody could steal it because they'd have to be GoofsRus.
Exactly. It's gonna be in the vein of Gully Bully. It'll be that same realm, like that same 90s-ish, really magical, like giddy type skit. Like I really like stuff like little small things like that in video, like in movies. Like for example, a Goofy movie.
Oh man,
that scene where Max and Goofy, like they're in the car, they're talking, and you see the Sasquatch in the back messing around with the CD player, and they hear the song, like little stuff like that. Like I love that stuff, and I always want to make, short films like that.
That was gonna be one of my questions, one of my last questions for you guys. Since you guys are GoofsRus, I wanted to know how good you guys were with Goofy movie trivia. Do you guys know of the Goofy movie?
I'm not really trivial in that.
Do you know what Goofy's son's name is?
I don't really know.
I think I know that.
What?
Do you know
They like Goofy
Goofy
like
is, right?
Mickey Mouse and
Goofy.
The Goofy movie. It's an excellent movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I
like the Rugrat movie.
Rugrat movie. Those were official. Those were in theaters and everything.
Man. Wild Thornberries.
Eric, you know about Goofy movie?
I ain't know Goofy has
so much.
Eric knows.
Hey, you guys need to go see it because that's a classic film. That's a real good film.
Eric knows every movie out there, though. He knows all the director name, everything.
Not all the movies.
Do you know John Charles? Who the heck is that? Who's John Charles, man?
That's my homeboy.
Like,
that probably is
directors with weird names. Like, have you heard of Sam I Am?
Sam Raimi.
Goofy's son, director. I think his name is Maxie.
I didn't even know he had a son.
Maximilian.
Like Maximilian. Yeah. I know he would call him Maxie, like Max. Like I don't know how to say it, but
I can't come to think of it. He do look old. He got like 2 teeth, right?
Yeah. For some reason,
I thought a gap, right?
For some reason, I thought you guys would have like
just
knew
like
the
me,
Goofy movie,
nah.
like for real. For some reason.
Nah, I
You
don't
thought we
really
would
watch
what?
movies.
Like you guys would know it, man, because that's like the era right there.
Yeah,
Like we grew up in. Like you ask Franzi, like you probably know.
It's like a
everything about
long,
that.
like how long is it?
It's a movie. It's a goofy movie. It's
That's
a
what
full
it's
movie
called,
about
a goofy
Goofy
movie.
and his son, and they go on a road trip.
I'm gonna watch it.
I grew up
It's a good
watching
movie.
like
good music. From, That was my question. If you knew who sang the song "Eye to Eye" in the Goofy movie, it was Tevin Campbell from like the old stuff.
Dang, that's
Oh yeah, you would ask me, I would have known.
Tevin Campbell.
Oh, you would have known, but you.
I'm playing around. I don't know that.
Tevin Campbell.
yeah. I'm a big fan of '90s movies.
All that stuff.
I used to watch cartoons like Bugs Bunny, Pinky and the Brain.
I was a big Barney dude.
You're a big.
Oh man,
Dragon Tales and Arthur.
Hey, what's that Christian? It was some Christian comedy. Cause the Lion, he played the drums. It was
Between the Lions.
They had like they were mascots.
Between
Like
the
they
Lions.
played drums and they played a guitar.
Come in between.
No, never.
Not that.
I sound like you, dog. I'm just
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, but you guys know about Goofy, like, cause my dad always said like, if Goofy is a dog, and no, he was like, if Pluto's a dog, you know Pluto, like, then what's Goofy?
Dude, we don't know what you're talking about. On to the next one.
I'm telling you.
I know.
I'm just asking.
If Pluto is a dog,
Pluto's a dog.
and Goofy should be a dog too, right?
Yeah, it's just a weird thing.
That's his
because
pet?
he's like a dog,
No
like
clue what
under a dog.
That's Goofy's pet though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's
Wow.
a doganoid.
Goofy a dog who has a pet dog.
You know how it's humanoid? He's a doganoid.
The heck?
That's all I could think of. Like, I don't know what else he is.
Doganoid.
Yeah, well, definitely, you guys gotta check out a Goofy movie. It has great music, and it's a greatly made film. Like,
It's a good film.
what happened? All right, don't worry, we're about to wrap up right now.
I like old Disney Channel.
All right,
Disney movies. I said Disney Channel.
Like the Halloween movies?
the Halloween Town.
Oh, I love
Halloween
those
Town
movies.
is
You guys seen like Brink and like
Brink,
all those movies?
Yeah.
Harry
Smart
Potter,
House.
man.
You like Harry Potter?
Oh my god. I just like the fact that they go off to school and dog, I wanna do that. I wanna do that.
For real?
And what I just said, do that. Bro.
Is that the movie that inspired you to want to act?
That
Or-
part that's it really played
Harry Potter made you want to act?
some of it, did. Like
The movie?
It's just good.
know,
Like you just
it's
liked it.
good. I love it, man.
Like, I would watch movies, you know, and enjoy them, but the movie that made me love movies was The Two Towers. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Yeah.
I remember it. Like, when I seen it, that's where I saw it. Like, that's the first one I saw, Two Towers.
Oh yeah.
So when I saw Fellowship, like, all of it wrapped up, and
Is that the second one? The Two Towers, the second one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Like all those movies, like you could watch them and then you forget it, and it's just like, okay. It's just all become like a travel. I remember like the guy fell and then he came back.
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was weird because like the guy who played Gandalf like died in real life, and then they got the guy who played Dumbledore to play Gandalf. I think it was
No,
something
that
like
was
that.
Harry Potter. The
Oh,
guy
Harry
that
Potter
played
died. The
Dumbledore
Harry Potter guy
and
died,
then
and
they
then
got
they got Gandalf to play
somebody, I
Dumbledore.
don't know who it
That's
was.
wild. Like you could just like mix old
Bro,
guys.
I'm confused,
No.
bro.
Yeah, man.
Well, know what the
Hey,
heck
one
y'all
more
saying.
thing. We Haitian.
Okay.
We got I'm trying to have us do comedy videos, Haitian comedy videos. So look out for that. 2016, we coming hard. Haitian videos, everything. We gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be doing
post the page,
parodies, everything.
If you guys do Haitian videos, I'm telling you right now, you gotta do subtitles in English on it so that other people can understand. Cause like I watch like Plus's videos and I'm like I don't know what's happening.
Who's
You
Plus?
know, Plus Pierre.
Plus Pierre.
Plus.
What's his? That's his comedy.
He does like the Haitian stuff. He does the Haitian husbands or something.
Oh, you talk.
He be with Shello and Zo what it called?
Zopozi.
Zopose.
Banan busy.
Zopose.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him on here like probably in like next week. Like,
Yeah, I saw him with him. I'm like, that nigga in I mean,
he was in
that's
McClintock.
that dude in McClintock.
Yeah,
It's too
he
late.
was there.
Come on,
Oh,
bro.
he was in
McClintock, bro.
McClintock.
Yeah, cause I knew him from when
Zabuka.
he used to do like Officer Ricky, like he was doing like Rick Ross parodies.
So he travels a lot.
He just does a lot of stuff, I guess.
Yeah, he was all the way in New York with them boys.
Yeah, he does like stand up and stuff. So, but I saw he was doing a lot.
He was in their latest Christmas thing that just came out.
Yeah, he was there. He got like the beard.
Yeah,
he's like the bald with the beard.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Cause we gonna take over the Christmas. You know.
Take over the Christmas.
Yeah. Our Christmas skit is gonna be. The ideas I have for it. It's gonna be nice.
Tight. Yeah, so I'm real excited for the Goofs Awaken. I want to see that one, and hopefully we put this out like right after you guys drop that, and everybody will get to see this behind the scenes about the lightsabers breaking and all that. I want to thank you guys for coming through. This was a great interview.
Yeah.
Once you guys make it huge, then we're gonna bring you back and we're gonna put you on the same couch. We're gonna ask you questions about what went wrong with certain behind the scenes stuff and all that. But it was great having you guys. The Goofs are awakening right now. That actually might be the title of this. Yeah, maybe. Because you guys, this is really your introduction and all that. But nah, man, thanks for coming through. Thanks for chilling with us. I'm looking forward to all that.
Thanks for giving us the opportunity to be here.
Yeah,
opportunity. This is nice, man. This is our first this is the first time we're just being ourselves and not caricatures of ourselves in a video. So
true. But no, but thanks for coming through. The Goofs Awaken, Rebel Film Talk.
Yeah. Holla at her.
See you guys next time.
All right.
All right.